Okay, hi guys, and welcome to my. Okay, why am I shy? Okay, what's up, everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. It's me and you together. Okay, so thank you so much to everyone who subscribed and people who are sharing the link, who are growing the channel. It means so much to me, guys. I really appreciate you. I really do appreciate you. So I know the video came out a bit too soon for a second one, but guys, I'm lonely. I'm really lonely, but it's fine because we're here together, right? Okay, so today we're talking about things that you can be doing during COVID-19, during isolation. Do you know, a lot of us hide under this whole cliche of saying there's COVID-19. People are nailing it out here. People are doing things out here. People are living their best lives in this COVID-19. And you are still sitting there and your whole life is on pause because you're thinking there's COVID-19. Okay? So we don't want that. We don't want that for you. We don't want that for anyone. We want us all to grow because people are building houses, people are doing stuff, people are living their best life in this COVID-19, and you're still sitting there and you're thinking, well, until it ends. Because I remember when it started, I was like, by September I'll be done. And then now we're in 2021 and we're still in the same situation. So what do I have for you? I have tips on what to be doing in this lockdown. I know some countries are locked down, our country, Zimbabwe, it'll do wonders for you. So it's probably still in lockdown. It's not funny. Anyways, what I have to say. Okay, guys, it's not funny, but what I have to say for you is do not despair. That's not the end of the road. And after all, like, who's not in lockdown or whatever? So don't use that as an excuse. I know that there are curfews and this and that, everything that's trying to hold us back. But that's the time where you're supposed to find yourself, I always like talking about finding yourself because I think it's very important to know who you are, to know what you stand for, to know a lot about yourself. It really means a lot to me, and I think it should mean the same to you. Do you understand what I mean? So what do I have to tell you? The first point is find a new hobby. It's very important to take on a new hobby, especially when you're like doing nothing. Maybe you're at home. I used to do a lot of videos, and my friends would be like, you need to start uni, stuff like that. And I understand that probably when you're now in uni, it's like stress, piles of books and everything like that. But there's always that extra time for self-care, and you need to use that positively. Use time wisely. I think that's very important. I remember back in high school, class monitor used to say, class, when we're making noise, because if the teacher on duty would come and find us making noise, they would hit him if he didn't have names. So he'd always be trying to motivate us to keep quiet, and he'd be like, class, time lost is never gained. And it was funny back then, but then you'd see when he's now passing and we're just like failing or something, that okay, maybe you had a point there, because back then you just like talking and everything like that. It's always a preferable choice to make noise, to do things that don't benefit you because they look like they're rewarding in the meantime, when you're just having fun, when you're talking with friends, when you're enjoying your time. And I'm not saying that social life is not important. It is equally important as finding other hobbies that will give you money, that will do this and that. And so today we're just giving each other a rough idea of what you can be doing in this lockdown. Write an essay. Online there are a lot of things that you could be doing. Do you understand? Like you could literally win a competition right now. There are a lot of modeling contests going out on Facebook, everything like that, and you actually win real trips to real places. Do you understand? And get to be treated like a queen or a king, whatever you want. So look for those competitions, find out what feels good for you. And I promise you, you are going to enjoy and thank me later. That's great. So look for contests online, what suits you. If you are into like writing, you can do that. And if you don't think you're into writing, just try it out. Try it out. Don't be this person who thinks you want to be, because you know a lot of people say you become a jack of all trades and a master of none. That's not the case. The case is, at least if you actually know all of those things, you equally get a chance to be, to do them in any case where you need to, other than when you only have one thing that you've mastered your whole life. You don't really have variety, and if that thing fails, you are doomed. So make sure that you spread your wings and you actually manage to do all those other things that you want to do in your life. I promise you that, obviously, even the Bible says, may the lazy won't eat, right? I know it in Debele. So you need to actually be careful. You need to make sure that you actually improve yourself, expand, grow your wings, and find out what you can do. Sometimes we think, well, because I grew up and I was doing commercials, I'm in the accounting department, and I gotta do that, I gotta do anything that's related to that. That's not the case. Grow, expand. If you want to try science, do it. Do all those things that grow you, that make you better off than just sticking to routine. No, we are changing the mindset now. After all, look at lockdown now. If you have one thing, you're stranded. If your only income is from a job and your job closes down, you're doomed. Do you understand? So we're trying to expand from that. We're trying to grow from that department of just living in our comfort zone. Because what do you get in the comfort zone except comfort? Do you understand? Comfort isn't comfortable sometimes. You need to be uncomfortable in order to reap the most comfortable. I don't know what I'm saying. Do you understand? But what I'm trying to give you is advice that if you expand now and do things that are uncomfortable, in the long run, you'll be happy. Hard work. This is the second point, right? Hopefully. The second point is hard work. I know that you have school. You're thinking, okay, school is too much for me. Or you've been told that don't work too hard. You end up, crazy. There are people that go crazy because of working hard. And I understand that. And I fully support that. Okay, maybe you need to give yourself a break. But let's not undermine hard work. There is no one who made it in life without hard work. I dare you to give me an answer. You probably say, people that inherited stuff and everything like that. But in order for that inheritance to actually be beneficial, they have to work hard to maintain the standard. And honestly speaking, you can't achieve anything great if you're not willing to sacrifice greatly. So work hard. Work hard in your studies. Don't go looking for videos that will tell you that how to pass without reading so hard, or being fooled by friends that will tell you that I passed my grade 7 without reading. That always stressed me out because I had to read so hard to actually pass my grade 7s. But anyways, what my advice is for you is work hard. Work hard to get what you want. If you want to go to some university and people are telling you this and that and this and that, don't listen to the crowd. Of course there's something that they can tell you, but that hard work pays off. That's the fact. Even like in terms of growing in your Christian journey, hard work will pay off. And I'm not even saying this in like some hard work. People say we're saved by grace, which is true. That's what the Bible says. But the Bible gives you principles to live by, gives you commandments that you need to follow. You don't just get there. You don't just become great. You don't just look at people and be like, this prophet is fake, or this pastor is fake. Those people are praying so hard to actually be able to tell you what they're telling you, and here you are judging them just because you can't get to the same level of commitment to God. So hard work pays off in everything that you do. Please work hard and stop just looking at people and being angry at why that girl's always number one in class, why that girl's being favored in class. Because she works hard. Please work hard, and once you start working hard, you won't be too concerned about how other people are achieving, because you're busy running your own race. Okay, so that's another tip for you. Work hard, right? That we've talked about trying a new hobby, right? You need to try new stuff and also expand on what you already know. So maybe you're into you're into public speaking or whatever, and you know what people tell you, you know that people tell you that you've got, you've got a lovely way of presenting what you're presenting or whatever. Look for those things, connect yourself with opportunities that link with what you're good at, and actually expand on that, grow your horizon, and be the best that you can be in that field. Okay, we want you to actually make money out of what you're good at, because that's why you're good at it, so that you make money out of it, so that it can support you in your living. Okay, so let's expand, let's do the best that we can. There's one more thing: learn a new language. Learn a new language, learn a new skill. When we talk of a new language, I mean, on YouTube there are a lot of videos that will tell you about how to play the guitar, how to play the piano, whatever. Learn an instrument, that's another one. Learn an instrument. I don't know if you're into music or not, but it's always good to love music. It's either you don't like music, but there's no chance, because you probably listen to music. If you're not playing music, you're listening to it or something, but it's quite necessary somehow. I feel like it's necessary. So do learn how to play an instrument. Even if it's online, it's going to be easier when you get out there and you're like, well, I did lessons online. Try a short-term degree. Maybe you are a student from high school waiting to go to uni. There are always those short courses online that you can take up since it's COVID. So do them. Do those online courses. You never know when you need them. Okay? So let's do that. Another tip would be, join societies. Well, societies, it's probably on Facebook or stuff like that. But, do your channel. And then I feel like I've been so centered on, there's online activities that will probably be hard for someone who doesn't have internet access that much. So another tip would be, exercise. Well, exercise also needs a bit of internet if you want to be doing what someone else is doing, but jog like in the morning. Just make sure you take your jog outside, or you walk. Some people be like, I'm heavy, I can't lift myself that fast. So take a walk, long distance, maybe like a 1 hour walk from coming back. That would be really healthy for you. Just make sure you do things that keep you active, keep yourself actively involved, you know what I mean. And then probably, what else do I have to say to you? Be nice, be kind. There's someone who told me that being nice is bad, because like people take advantage of you if you're nice and you look fake and everything like that. So I'll say be kind. Don't let people take advantage of you, but be kind. Be intentionally kind if you want things to work for you. I remember when I was like waiting for something to happen in my life at home, they used to abuse me because they're like, you need to be intentionally kind now if you want your things to work out for you. Okay, so do this, do that, and stuff like that. But anyways, guys, we're here today and it's all by the grace of God. If you're alive, that means you still have a chance to live your best life. So let's stop procrastinating. Let's stop telling ourselves that I'll do this when this happens, or I'll do that when this happens. Let's start. Let us start. Now is the time. If not now, then when? If not you, then who? Otherwise, I love you guys. Cheers and have a wonderful day. See you again in our next video. Like I told you, we will deliver. So hit me down below on what you want me to put on my channel. I have your back. I really do, because I mean, you're the only one I've got.